morning class. Today we are going to start new chapter in English grammar, which is chapter 20, that is types of sentence. So before start this chapter, I want to give you a quick revision of the word sentence. So what is the meaning of sentence? As I told you, the group of words which make a complete proper sense that called sentence. Suppose I have written some group of words in a line, like I have written so in this line I have make a group of words like crash, baby, this and here. But when we go to make some sense of this line, there is nothing a proper sense. So this type of line is not called a sentence. But if we rearrange this line and make it again like this, baby, crash, here. So in this line, when we go to find out some sense, then this line makes some a perfect sense or complete sense, then this type of line or this type of statement is known as sentence. So with this example, it is clear when the group of words arranged in a proper manner and give the complete sense, that kind of statement is known as sentence. Okay, now let's move on a chapter which is type of sentence. So what are types of sentence? According to your chapter, there are 4 types of sentence that you have to read in this chapter. The first one is assertive, the second one is interrogative, the third one is imperative, and the fourth one is exclamatory. So with the help of this diagram, you can easily understand that the first sentence is assertive, the second sentence is interrogative, the third one is imperative, and the last one is exclamatory. Okay, so here are 4 sentences. Assertive is first, interrogative is second, imperative is third, and the last is exclamatory, which is 4th number. So before giving the detailed explanation about these types of sentence, I want to give you some quick method or trick so that you can easily find out which sentence is which kind of. For example, in assertive sentence, there is always a kind of a statement, and the assertive sentence always start with capital letters and end with a full stop. In interrogative sentence, there is a significant sign which is question mark. So if you are looking for an interrogative sentence in a group of sentence, so you have to just look for this type of sign. If there is a sign in any kind of sentence, this sentence is known as interrogative sentence. Okay. What is imperative sentence? So imperative means a kind of urgency with a kind of importance. So in interrogative sentence, there is a kind of order, request, advice, or you can say command. To find out this kind of sentence, you can always look for verb first form. It means this kind of sentence always start with first form of verb. And the last one is exclamatory sentence, which give the sense of sudden reaction. And this sentence always contain this kind of mark, which is known as exclamation mark. So this marks makes easy to find out exclamatory sentences. Okay. So let's move forward for the first type of sentence, which is assertive sentence. So I want to give you the clear and detailed explanation about this sentence. Okay, so let's start first sentence, which is assertive. Okay. So your first type of sentence is assertive sentence. So you have to first understand what is the meaning of assertive. It means assertion. It means a kind of statement. Means a sentence which make some statement is known as assertive sentence. So in this type of sentence there is always a kind of a statement or declaration, and this sentence is always start with capital letter and end with full stop. Okay, so a statement. So a statement can be in positive form or in negative form. So if the given statement is in positive form, so this kind of a statement is always known as affirmative. Affirmative. And if the given statement is in negative form, so this kind of statement is known as negative sentence. Okay, so with this we understand that assertive sentence has also two types in itself. Okay, the first one is affirmative and the second one is negative. So here is an example of affirmative, like I like mango. So in this statement there is nothing in negative form. There is all something that declares in positive sense. So this kind of a statement is known as affirmative. But here if I write I do not like mango, so this kind of sentence gives the negative sense and it always contains no or not word. So this kind of sentence is known as negative sentence. Okay, I have you understand assertive sentence and its part. So let's move to the next type of sentence, which is interrogative sentence. Okay, so let's move to the interrogative sentence, which is used to ask question. So what is interrogative sentence? Your next sentence is interrogative sentence. So what is interrogative sentence? A sentence which contains question mark. The easiest way to find out this sentence, and the sentence which have some kind of question. Okay, so the statement or a sentence which contains some kind of questions is known as interrogative sentences. Okay, for today we just left here, and the rest of the part of this sentence and other sentence they start in tomorrow classes. For this class only this must be kept here. Okay, so till then your next class you just keep revise all these topics and all this sentence which we studied in today's class. Okay.